Good afternoon, Mr. Buell. My name is Bennett. I'm one of the 10 team members working here at Brunner Ad Agency as part of the Pittsburgh Ad Federation competition. We're really excited to be part of the competition this year. We understand Global Pittsburgh Connect provides networking atmosphere, great cultural experiences, and business opportunities. Yet we understand the importance to increase membership and corporate sponsorship. In doing so, our team has created a cultural immersion campaign for international students. These students want to learn, experience Pittsburgh culture, and have fun while doing so. In order to accomplish these goals, we must have 3 fundamental components: educate, immerse, and enjoy. Tyler will go into these 3 components in more detail.
Good evening, Mr. Buell. My name is Tyler, and I will be sharing with you the 3 parts of our marketing campaign. The first part is education, which creates relationships between colleges and universities. For example, CMU, which is 14% of their population is international students. That is about 1,600 people. There are many museums in the city of Pittsburgh, like the Warhol Museum, Science Center, and the Museum of Natural History. There's also Fort Pitt, which is a great historic point in Pittsburgh. Immersion is the second factor in our marketing campaign. There are social events like your first Thursdays of every month, networking, and clubs and groups on campuses. The last segment is enjoy. The international students would love to enjoy the nightlife, sporting events, concerts, and theater that Pittsburgh has to offer.
Hi, Mr. Buell. My name is Lauren, and myself and Sadie, who will be following me, are going to talk with you a little bit about our tactical engagement plan that we are hoping to implement with our marketing campaign. So the first part of this plan is the creation of a student ambassador position, and these are basically going to be students at Pittsburgh universities or universities surrounding the area that will kind of act as a know-all for the program. So these people will be able to go to, the study abroad office. They'll be able to talk with campus organizations such as language clubs and intercept students on campus and develop a promotion plan that's very specific to the university. So we also think that it would be beneficial to have representatives from your company attend ethnic and international festivals in Pittsburgh. And basically this would just be another opportunity to provide information and promote awareness about the program. Additionally, we think that your company should have representatives speaking at internship programs, specifically like an orientation at PNC, UPMC, Hines, anywhere that pulls in students from an international basis. So the second part of our plan is to increase your online presence. So we started by taking a look at your website, and the one thing that we notice is while there is a lot of information there, it's a little bit hard to navigate. So the first step would be kind of making it more user-friendly, and additionally consider promoting and putting in a translate button, which would be very beneficial just to increase the understanding of international students that are here and trying to access the information on your page. We definitely want to utilize social media in this campaign. So that includes things like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter that the company is already using, but kind of upping the traffic through these pages. And one of the ways that this could happen, we noticed that on your page there's a communities kind of link where they provide the links of all the different kind of ethnic cultural centers in the area. So you're providing the link to these pages, and we think that they could also provide a link back to your page. So kind of a banner ad, box ad that includes the icons of Facebook, Twitter, very accessible, and it would be a standardized thing that you could put on every single page. So one issue that we discovered in our social media search was that in trying to access your page on all of these different sites, when a person searches for your company, the tendency is to type in Global Pittsburgh as 2 words. Actually, it only will show up if it's typed in as 1 word. This is definitely an issue because people aren't able to find information when they want it. So an easy fix to this would be to edit the metadata, and this is done a lot of times with Google, and it basically just increases the likelihood that your company page will show up in a search on Google, a search on Facebook or Twitter. And this is an easy way to make sure that people are able to access the information when they want and need it. Finally, we realized that we can't look at this campaign from an ethnocentric point of view. So one thing that we realize is that a lot of these students coming here are not going to be using Facebook and Twitter, which is kind of, the American society norm. They're going to be using sites like Orkut, which is the most common social media site in India, or Renren, which is used in China. Renren is also primarily used by university students there. So we think that you should consider creating pages on these different social media websites to really make sure that you're attracting all of the international attention that you want. And additionally, once they're here, they're not likely to switch to a Facebook or Twitter page, so creating these pages will be an easy way to provide updates about Connect. So we feel that all of these methods are going to drive more traffic to the Global Pittsburgh page and related social media page. And this is going to increase the knowledge about the company and the Connect program, and it's also going to give us the ability to reach students and young professionals and engage them more in the program.
Hi, Mr. Buell. My name is Sadie, and I would like to talk more about the interactive media aspect of our campaign. It's one thing to attract people and possible members to our website and our social media outlets, but it's another thing to have them engaged and actually get something out of using it instead of just looking at pages of information. So we developed several methods to achieve more user interactivity, to promote more knowledge and encourage people to get out there and explore Pittsburgh. So we decided to come up with a series of videos. We can go to different cultural events and have testimonials from members saying what they like about the program. And we would also like to show what Pittsburgh is about in these videos. So it's a real experience to see people who aren't originally from Pittsburgh and how they've adapted and they've learned to love their new home, whether it's temporary or permanent. We also developed a possible smartphone application that would really reach out to the younger crowd. We noticed that there is already in place a Pittsburgh Passport program that is to engage people by going to different stores and restaurants and getting a discount. But we feel that we could appeal more to college-age students by turning it into more of a game. So we decided to make a spin-off of the program and call it the Pittsburgh Scavenger Hunt. And basically what it is an app on your smartphone that's set up like an interactive map of Pittsburgh. And there's different landmarks that will be listed every so often. They'll change, Heinz Field for one, maybe a museum or a statue. And if you're playing, you go around and you have to scan a QR code at each of these locations. And what that does is log points every time you go to a landmark. And you want to rack up as many points as you can. And we hope that Global Pittsburgh could partner with local businesses and restaurants to provide rewards for certain checkpoints whenever you have earned a certain number of points. So really, whenever you're earning points, you're earning more rewards to go out to these businesses in Pittsburgh. And it's just bettering our community and engaging people and encouraging them to keep exploring beyond the game.
Hello, my name's Trish, and you've just heard from a few of my teammates who have spoken to you about how to reach out to the younger population, specifically young businesses, professionals, and young students. However, now I would like to switch gears a little bit and speak with you about corporate sponsorship and how to solicit that. What we suggest, due to our experience, is to reach out to them with a phone call. Reach out to either the PR, HR, or marketing departments. We suggest that you keep it short and sweet, even if you are with a live person. This is because it does allow you to establish some sort of rapport on a personal level, but it also, when you follow up with an email, allows them to remember you and not just send you to junk mail. When you follow up with your email, make sure to discuss the possibility of a sponsor relationship and the advantages that this company could receive from being a sponsor. They would receive Connect memberships for their employees, bring more international business to Pittsburgh, promote the global economy, and possibly become involved with the scavenger hunt and other events sponsored by Global Pittsburgh. as well as promoting the culture and our wonderful city.
Hello, I'm Nathan, and I'd like to go into a bit more depth about our corporate advertising campaign. We believe that one of the most effective ways of reaching the corporations in Pittsburgh is to use print advertisements, particularly the corporations that are involved in things like entertainment and culture, the things that Pittsburgh is all about. And one example of this is the CLO. Now, the CLO is a company that is working on a lot of different theater productions, providing entertainment to the people in Pittsburgh. Now, for a print advertisement for this company, we would likely put it in the playbill, basically a program for one of the performances that goes on there. Now, each of these ads in a playbill would likely cost between $1,100 and $1,400, so it would be a significant percentage of our budget. We do believe it would be extremely effective and would really grab readers. Now, the elements of this advertisement would include a tagline, which we think is really effective because it talks about the purpose of Global Pittsburgh, which is primarily twofold. One is to share everything that we love about Pittsburgh, everything that these businesses love about Pittsburgh, and also to really bring in international students and professionals who those businesses can network with. Now, this tagline will be placed higher up on the ad, so it's kind of the first thing that people see. We'll also have some simple explanation text that will do a good job of explaining those goals in a bit more depth, and that will talk about the fact that these international relationships are extremely important and that they can get greater exposure and PR by using Global Pittsburgh Connect. Another great thing about these advertisements is that they play well to both corporations who are looking to become members and also who are looking to become sponsors because of the wording that we've chosen. Now, underneath the advertisement, we'll likely have some social media tags so that people can see where they can look up more information about your company. We'll also have a QR code so that they can do that very quickly. Now, because of the way that the advertisement is laid out, it can really transfer well to a number of different businesses. So it won't just be the CLO, it'll also be many other businesses that are all around Pittsburgh and elsewhere who may be interested in becoming sponsors of Global Pittsburgh Connect. Finally, Mr. Buell, on behalf of my team, I would like to thank you for your time. We really appreciate the opportunity to participate in this competition, and we really believe that our ideas and plans of educating, immersing, and helping students and professionals to enjoy Pittsburgh is going to propel your business forward and do that in the most effective way possible. These are the other 4 members of our team who you haven't met yet: Laura, Ellen, Julia, and Chelsea. We look forward to working with you in the future.